there, my name's Andy Hillier and today's guitar lesson is going to be on Ladies of the Woods from Witcher 3. I've recorded a cover version, so if you want to hear it played all the way through, go and check that out. I'll leave a link in the description and a card above. So I'm going to teach you the whole thing today. Just before I do though, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a like on the video, press the notifications, leave me some comments in the comments section, including any songs you'd like me to do for you. And if you love what I'm doing and you want to support me, keep me doing the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this, I'll put it on my Patreon page. I'll leave a link to that in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning and I've got a capo on fret number 3. The first line slowly goes like this. So to play that, we've got the open E string and D2 at the same time, then B, then G2, B, G, then D3, and then G. So the first bar goes. So I've written it in 6/4, so 6 beats in a bar. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the first bar. The next bar, bar number 2, starts the same, E string and D2 at the same time. Then the B string. And then you're going to play G2, B, B1, B3, and then B. So bar 2 goes. So bars 1 and 2 together, you've got 1. And the next 2 bars are exactly the same. So the whole of the first line, you've got. And up speed. On to the next line, and this is where it feels a little bit weird, the song. So let me just play the line for you, it goes. So it kind of like displaces itself and kind of changes round. So the first bar, you've got. So you're playing the E string and the B string at the same time. Then you're going to play B1, B, B1, B. So you've got. Then G2, open B, open G, D3, and then D2 with an E string at the same time, which kind of feels like it's gone back to beat 1 there, but it hasn't, because we're in 6/8 and there's been 5 beats, so it feels a bit weird. So that bar you got. Into bar 6, we've got. Which is B, then B1, B, B1, B, B3, B1, B, G2, and then B for a beat. So that bar 6. So bars 5 and 6 together, you got. Bar 7, open E on its own, and then it's almost the same as bar 5, but you're only playing the E string, you're not playing the B string at the same time as the first hit. So otherwise it's the same, so you've got. And then bar number 8 is the same as bar number 6. So the whole of that line you go. And then that repeats back to the first line. So let's try putting the first 2 lines together. Here we go. And then it repeats those 2 lines. And then we go on to the next section. Same idea, but the bass line or the bass notes kind of change. So the first line of it, we've got. So we're going to start off. We're playing fret 5 on the A string and 2 on the D string at the same time. And then the rest of the bar is the same as like the very first bar. So you play the A5 and D2, then B, G2, B, G, D3, and then G again. So you've got. And then the next bar, we've got the same hit on the 5 and the 2, A5 and D2. B, G2, B, B1, B3, B. So the first 2 bars of that line. And then the next bar, play the A string with D2, then B, G2, B, G, D3, G. So very similar to the very first line that we had. And then into the next bar, open A and D2 again. B, G2, B, B1, B3, and then B. So bars 11 and 12 go. So the whole line. On to the last line. Again, this is like the second line of the first section, but we're going to play E3 at the beginning of this bar. So E3 and B, B1, B, B1, B, G2, B, G, D3, and then D2. So that first bar goes. Slowly. Then bar 14, you're going to put an E2 with the B, and then B1, B, B1, B, B3, B1, and then on this open B string we're going to play an E1 at the same time, then G2, then B. So bar 14 goes. Up speed. That's a little bit tricky. Let's just play bars 13 and 14 together. We've got. And then bar 15 and 16 are the same as like the second line. So you play the open E string, B1, B, B1, B, G2, B, G, D3, the D2 with the open E string, and then the last bar B, B1, B, B1, B, B3, B1, B, G2, B. It's just the same. So the whole of that line slowly, you got. It then repeats to the previous line and plays those two lines. So let's just put those two lines together. So you've got this. And it repeats those lines twice, and then that's the end of the song. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that little guitar lesson, especially the person who requested the song. Thanks for the request. If you've got any requests, put them in the comments section. Also, let me know where in the world you're from, what you thought of the video. Please subscribe to the channel, give me a like on the video, press the notifications, if I could say the word. And if you love what I'm doing and you want to support me, support the channel, and you want to print the tabs off for this and loads of other songs, you can support me on Patreon. I'll leave a link to my Patreon page in the description. Thanks for watching this. I do appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.